So, and working with Logan Mother must be a blast. So, did you choose him in particular for the jobs he has done with the other bands?
Well, yeah, he came to mind right away because he recorded our first album, and we didn't really have a lot of time, and felt with more time and better vibe and everything coming off the first album that doing this new album with him was going to be great. He's such a fun guy to work with. Like the whole time we just tell jokes and just come up with great ideas for songs and lyrics, and he's just a really smart musician and has a good outlook on how to make songs and different patterns, and no, he's really cool.
Oh, great. So, as you say, this is your second album so far. And do you think you have progressed in some way since the Slaughter?
Uh, I think it's definitely a great follow up from the Slaughter. We uh, we wanted to keep the main influence, the thrash metal, really into this album, and but just kind of expand on that. I think we wanted to make an album that would kind of stand out from everything else that's out right now. I think with the grooviness and the really aggressiveness with it, mixed with the heavy vocals throughout, I think give it a nice complex vibe that you can't really pinpoint what we sound like or who we sound like, because I think we have a huge variety that everyone can really enjoy with this record.
Oh, great. So, Richie, do you think that having the Cavalera name with you is a blessing, like it opens a lot of doors for you, or is more like a pressure you have on yourself?
I don't know. I try not to really let it, affect me personally or let it affect the band. I think it comes more from, the media and from, Facebook and from things like that, that try to add the pressure or try to, make us want to sound like Soulfly or Sepultura, and we just kind of just do what we enjoy and play music. And I think, it's been great, because Max, he takes us on tour, and that's, the one thing he's done for the band,
Yes.
is putting us out on the road and getting the experience of playing and growing. And, that's been amazing. But, as far as everything else, I think it's, it's been a little tougher, to get like, tours with other bands because they don't want to just take you out because you're, Max's son. And we don't want that. We want people to take us out because, we've earned it, and we're a good band to tour with. So I think it has its pluses and its negatives, but we just try not to let it affect us and just keep playing.
Oh, great. Well, Inside plays thrash metal. So, was this obvious for you to sing and have a thrash metal band because of your background you have?
Yeah, I think so. I think growing up around, bands like Sepultura and, Napalm Death and Nuclear Assault, and, just really having a background, that was drenched in that kind of metal and, that influence of the genre, it really grew on me when I was young. And, it's just something I really always think people can relate to a lot more. I think you have like the crazy music where it's like grindcore and death metal and that kind of stuff. And I think, people, they dig that music, but I just don't think it has such a wide variety of listeners as, I think old school, main thrash metal does. And, it relates to just who each of the members are in the band and where we all came from, and that's our childhood, was that era of music. So it definitely reflects with what we do in Incite.
Oh, cool. So, man, Gene McKesson now on guitars. How is he doing so far with the band?
Oh man, that guy's amazing. He, I like to say that he's Dimebag reincarnated, man, because he's a monster. He's 22 years old. He's been playing with us now for about 7 8 months, and his stage presence, his attitude, his coolness, to hang with the fans and to introduce himself to the people, and I couldn't have asked for a better guitar player. And I think he's really gonna take Insight to the next level. And I'm really excited to have him being a part of this band, and forward to a great future with him.
Oh, great.